Okay, so step back, and that's an interesting formation. A little bit of a full house. Pitches to the left. He's trying to come around the end, but we have Bobcats up to the task. That's Curry on the run. Wheeler on, on the tackle. Wheeler had a little help. He had an individual back there disrupting the play, making it possible for him to make that sack, making it 2nd and 21. What do you call that? Okay, same formation. Where in the world are you? And he's sacked. Okay. So he's gonna be dropped for a loss of 1. Okay. All right. See you later. All right. All right. Thanks. Take care. That's gonna make it 3rd and 22. Step back. Looks like, oh yes, he's in a shotgun, a pistol formation. Takes the snap, and we got a whistle. And we got all sides on Star Spencer. So the Bobcats jumped just a little early there. Okay, so that's going to put it down at the 42. That's going to make it 3rd and 17. 17, let's say along 18. Yeah, let's call it 18. Mullins at quarterback. He uses the pistol once again. And, ooh, number 84 on the tackle on a busted play. And that's the beanie on the tackle. I know I'm butchering this young man's name, but that's going to make it 4th at the 4th to 23. So the punter is. So we got more and Winder beat for the Bobcats. The punter snap is poor snap, but he gets it off. And it's going to be a little. He's going to be a little short on the kick, but he gets a friendly bounce. And down to the 37-yard line. That's where it's going to be Bobcats ball, 1st and 10. So Cecil Jackson's up and going. Motion. And number 5 is Winder on a sweep left, hand sweep, and he comes around. He's going to be dropped at about the 9. Yeah, they're going to get illegal motion. The this, the back there started a little early. Cecil Jackson's a quarterback. That was Winder on the carry. Oh no, they're going to call holding on the Bobcats. Well, the officials have chosen to be little bugs early today. Ball's placed at 21-yard line. First and about 25, 26 yards. Okay, we got Twins up top, single down low, and whoa, there's a big old hole, and he goes busting through, and he's knocked out of bounds. Okay, so that's going to be Tayshawn Wheeler on the carry, and just like that, he wipes out he makes a 26-yard carry for Bobcat first down. Okay, so they move the chains, stop the clock, and the Bobcats are rolling early. Okay, so there's going to be Jackson once again, quarterback. Tayshawn Wheeler in the back, and we got a whistle. And we're going to get another false start once again. This time's on the line. That's going to be first 15. The reason why we're getting these false starts is because they are anticipating the snap. Okay, so we got Twins up top, single down low. Got an individual in the slot, tight end in the slot, and there's a snap. And they and the tight end goes out. He was wide open. The pass was just behind him. Had he been able to lead him, he'd still be running. Okay. So that's going to make it second down and 15.
Hey, now they put number 4 over there in the same spot. Right. To their side of the field.
Okay, so we got Twins up top, Twins at the bottom. And they're going to hand it off to number 7 this time. And that's number 7 is going to be Thompson. And he's going to be dropped for no gain. That's going to make it third down and 15. No gain on the play, third down 15. So, to make the substitutions, the game clock is running. Possession clock is running. Got trips up top, single down low. One's running back. He looks, he passes, and he throws an interception. And that's going to be number 8 with the interception. He's going to come back, and they finally corral him after he gets back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They stripped him of the ball. It's still Bobcats' ball. So the Bobcats get a first down on that one. And they gain yardage. A unique way to gain a few yards, but it works. We got a player down. I think he has the wind knocked out of him. They move the chains, and we'll be back in a moment.
All right.
So that unique first down gets us into Comets territories. First and 10 at the Comets 46. Okay. The official comes over to speak to the coach. After a brief conference, they come back out. Okay, I'm waiting for there's a delay in the game and the start of the game. So, the official blows the ball in play as Star Spencer's already lined up. Defense is set. Okay, so we're going to sit here and get the ball back to pass. He's got a guy deep. He's all by himself and off his fingertips.
The same spot.
Missed opportunities. That's what you can say about Star Spencer in this first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Missed opportunities. On this drive, this is about the third time they've had wide open receivers who've been able to come up with the ball either through an errant pass or just butterfingers. So hopefully these nerves will settle down and we'll be able to convert some things into points. 3rd and 10, takes a snap, drops back, and he has visitation. Number 13 comes blasting through, and number 13 is Vaughn. Drops him for about a 10-yard loss. Let's say 8-yard loss. That's going to be 3rd and 8. Excuse me, 3rd and 18 with 8-yard loss.
5 on the Spencer side.
It's going to be interesting to see who they choose to bring this play to. We got the running back 24 Wheeler in the backfield. 20s up top, 20s at the bottom. Drops back to pass. And he's got a guy wide open once again. That's going to be 4th down. Missed opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. Missed opportunities.
They keep running by him every single time in the same spot.
Yeah. And we got a whistle and a flag. And it's going to be a delay of game. Yeah. So, once again, it's going to be 4th and 23. And we punch up. Low driving kick. Drops dead at 29. He picks it up. And he's going to get back to about the 40. Let's see where the officials mark it. Comes ball on 41.
I'm talking to each other. Who's 23? Ali? He cannot press. He's probably going to have to play offense.
Okay, so the comments come up. The quarterback is number 18. Rodriguez is the quarterback. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it over in the flat. Pass is complete to number 4, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of about 2. Crump is an individual who goes down on the play. It's going to make it a 2nd and 12. Drops down, he comes underneath the center this time. And he goes, and there's a pitch. Ball's on the ground, and they got it back, I believe. No, it's recovered by the Bobcats. That's number 7 coming up with the ball. And that's going to be Thompson with the recovery. I think there was a problem with the exchange between the center and the quarterback, leading to our fortunate circumstances. Now let's see if we can capitalize on this opportunity. So it's going to be Jackson once again at quarterback. Twins up top, Twins at the bottom.
5 in the slot again.
Motion and sweep to Winder. Winder comes around the end. He's going to pick up about 4 yards, maybe 3. Let's say 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. That's going to be Morris on the tackle. All the yardage for the Bobcats have been on the ground. They've got all types of players wide open. And we got a flag. And we're going to have illegal procedure on the Bobcats. That's going to make it 2nd and, let's see, it was 8, 13. So it's going to be 2nd, 13. Once again, they line up. That's why he picked up 7, so it'll be 2nd and 12. I said 13, ladies and gentlemen. Same play, looks like. And we got the whistle again. Somebody need to tell the officials that it's not nice to throw litter on the ground. Ball start once again. So now we got 17 yards to go for our first down. We're back at the 43-yard line of Classen. And he takes a snap, drop back, and he has visitation in the backfield.
We got to get 23 from that spot.
So that's going to make it 3rd in the distance. Oh, let's say about 20, 30. Okay, so it's 3rd down a long ways, ladies and gentlemen. Quarterback once again in the hand sweep, does a reverse, and somehow they're able to make that play. And they're going to attack. He's going to be sharp, but he's going to pick up a few yards. He's going to pick up about 8 yards on that.
Gurley, Davion Gurley on that tackle, 3rd down and 17.
That's going to be 3rd and 17 at the 42-yard line. Yeah, move it to the 50. And we got a whistle. And it's 4th down, not 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. And the comments call a timeout. And with that, we'll be back in a moment. Yeah, I got all this equipment. We act like we don't know how to use it. No, it's not good.
I said it looked good. That's a broadcast journalism major in London.
Oh, at Langston? Okay, what year?
98.
That's when I first started out there.
Oh.
I'm a biology instructor. So you teach broadcasting in school?
Nope. These kids nowadays.
I just help with the coaching. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 4th down. And I might be mistaken, but I think they're going for this. Nope. They got a man back for the punt.
Ball, 4th down, 17.
Nope, they're going for it. 4th and 17. And he's going to throw it at the Winder. Winder catches the floater. He gets the 1st down, and he's going to score. That's right. We put it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Now, that'll wake everything up. Jalen Winder coming up big for us. For those of you who are familiar, you know Winder's the starting point guard for the basketball team, a senior this year. And so we're going extra point. We got a hold, and we got a young man coming in late. Now you're not okay. Now he figures out where he needs to stand. Kick is up, and it's no good. That makes the score 6-0, and we'll be right back with the kickoff. Yeah, my goal is to be able to. I have to have a camera crew at every high school in the city. A long ways from that, I gotta get some people to buy some commercials from me first.
124 left in the 1st period. Bobcats 6, Comets 0.
So we're back with the score 6-0. Bobcats are getting ready to kick off. Bobcats finally take advantage of a couple of mistakes. So they're able to put the ball on the board. Put some points on the board. And Mazzito is the kicker for the Bobcats. He checks right, he checks left, goes up, and he scrib kicks it. Ball's on the ground, picked up by number 20. And he's going to be pretty much tackled right where he picked the ball up, and that's going to be Gray on the carry. Sorry, I didn't see. I believe that was number 30, number 13 on the tackle. And if so, I have to look at that number again, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have 13 on my program. Might make number 12, Prince Ivy, on the tackle. So it's going to make it first down on the 31. And we got flags. As no count, the Bobcats are going to be accused of being offsides. Personally, I just think the officials like to throw litter on the ground. And they're going to mark off 5. So that's going to make it first and 5. There's a plug back there. So on the first and 5, let's see what they bring. They got the quarterback under center once again. That's number 12 at quarterback, and number 12 is Minor, and we have a whistle. And it's a delay of game. So the Comets have chosen to give the 5 yards back. And they come up once again to the line. Again, that's an interesting formation. We got flag down as he busts up through the center, and he's going to pick up about 7. Let's say 6. That's Crump on the carry.
They just going opposite side to him, and they just going to
False start on the Comets. So they're going to mark off another 5, make it first and 15.
So you think we can sweep that safety to his side? I was thinking, can you go man on the double side and let them dial it out and take away their playmaker? Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be first and 15. So once again, and we got another whistle. Well, both teams seem to have first game jitters.
We got to go at least 5 or 6 yards off the foul because they can't jam it to get around the jam.
Very hard.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to get 5 or 6 yards off. They're trying to run.
Not for sure what the call is. They don't seem to be marking off any yards. So, can't tell you what happened, ladies and gentlemen. So, it's going to be first and 15. And ball snap. And a misdirection on the play. And you're going to pick up about a yard. That's going to make it second and 14. That's Crump on the carry.
You got the first down on
Okay. So that's going to be 2nd and 14. Okay, so it's a long 14, short 15. Once again, he drops on the center. Oh no, he's in the shotgun, and they come blasting through, and he's being met by the entire line of the Bobcats. So he evaded the first Bobcat, but then again, there were others on the way, and they successfully drop him. Push him back to about the 18, and that's the end of the first period. It was Bobcats 6, Commerce 0, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
negative by negative 22. You can use that for your stat sheet if you want. Negative 22 offensive yards in the first quarter. Negative, 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 negative.
It's safe to say usually on these teams aren't going to make it past regular season. Don't be loud. Don't make me loud. All right, so it's going to be 3rd down, and we got a flag on the play. Oh, no, I take it back. He's tackled back into the 14-yard line. He dropped back, and the Bobcats just come crashing in. And the Bobcats almost own that backfield. So that's going to be a loss of another 4 yards. That's going to be 4th down, 28. So Masters in the end to punt the ball. It snaps up, kicks up, successful. And he takes a bounce. And it's picked up, and the whistle blows it dead. Official blows it dead. And we're going to have flag on the play. Flag in the backfield. We'll see what the call is as we get ready to make it. Personal foul. Oh, roughing the kicker. If it weren't for bad luck, we'd have no luck at all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, this is almost the official show. Okay. Roughing the kicker. And it's not an automatic first down? And it's an automatic first down, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to make it 1st and 10. So they managed to get a first down by losing 2 yards from the original line of scrimmage. There's a lot of firsts in this game, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of firsts. Okay, so he drops on the center and hands it off to number 4, and number 4 is going to get positive yards. Looks like he gets enough for a first down as he picks up 11. So the Comets get their earned their first down of the game. That's their second first down overall. Brandon Zeno on the tackle. Their first and 10 at the 40.
They don't have nobody. They have no one over both A.
Okay, so and we get a whistle. And a delay game, so that's going to drop them back 5. Both teams, it seems like today, for every yard they gain, they tend to lose. Right? So it's a constant occurrence. So that's positive yards there as he picks up about 4. Let's say 3. That's going to make it 2nd and 12. Talk about Zeno on the tackle. That's his second tackle of the day. And now we got a flag. There's no doubt they were discussing who had the better shoes, Nike or Adidas. I may be mistaken, but I think everybody's wearing Reebok. Okay, so they're going to call it on both sides. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. So that's going to leave it as a 2nd and 12. It'd be nice if they argued about something other than apparel. Okay, so it's going to be 2nd and 12. Got 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Possession clock is running.
6.
Okay, so got 6 down linemen. They come crashing in, and he's hitting the backfield for a loss. And he's going to lose about, I'd say, 6 yards on that one. Let's say 5 yards on that one. Make it 3rd and 17. So the Bobcats are running a 5-man front. And he faced the handoff, and he's looking to throw the deep. He got a man open, and he catches the ball, and he gets away from one tackle. But he's tackled at the 18-yard line. Well, that's one way to get out of the negative yard category. But we have litter on the ground, and the man in the white hat is moving. Wait. We got a flag, ladies and gentlemen. White hat is moving forward, so I think this was coming back. Illegal man downfield. So that one's coming back. There's going to be a 5-yard penalty, I believe.
Ain't nothing blowing. Ain't nothing blowing right here either. See, it's a solid in here. It might not be blowing out there, but this is a solid. Yeah, but I got that. Right here? Yeah. It ain't gonna matter.
So you gotta use so much practice so you can get a draft going through here. So we got the illegal man downfield. The ball player was hurt, and looks like they're going to cart him off. I hope that's not too serious. Got a Bobcat that's down. I didn't catch the number. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. That's a Classen player who's down. And still didn't catch the number. Let's see. We'll see if we can get it. That's a stop. That's number 4 who's down. That's Damar Ray Love. Okay, his ball's at 28-yard line. Okay, it's going to be 3rd and 22. Well, he's back in the shotgun. He gets some block and he throws it out in the flat. And they're going to just try to advance this ball forward. He's going to pick up about 8 yards, I believe. Let's see where to mark it. That's going to make it about 4th and 15, maybe 16 yards. 17. 4th and 17. So he picked up about 5. So the Comets drop back to punt the ball. There's a snap. Ball's up, short kick.
Oh, get that.
And we got a Bobcat player who decided to play Batman with the ball. But he does come up with it.
The Bobcats ball in Comet territory at the 47.
So right now we're just having a bunch of emotional and mental mistakes, ladies and gentlemen.
First and 10, Star Spencer.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, Star Spencer on the Comets side of the field once again. And that's going to be the ball spotted at the 47. And out comes the offensive unit.
Five to the right. Okay. 5 to your sideline.
So we got Twins at the bottom. Twins up top. We actually got man in the slot and wide receiver wide. And they hand it off to Wheeler. And Wheeler, on his second carry of the day, picks up a good 6 yards. Let's say 5. Make it 2nd and 5. Okay. So Wheeler has 2 positive carries on the day. I think he has about 28 yards total. Okay, that's going to be Jackson in the backfield. And the shotgun once again. Hands it over to Wheeler once again. And they said, no more positive yards for you. And they hold him for no gain. Actually, this is a loss of 2 yards on that. I said no gain. He loses 2. This is going to make it 3rd and 7.
Five and tight end to the left.
They got Twins up top. Man, no, Trips at the bottom. One single up top, and we got a flag. And we got a false start. That's going to be another 5 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and 12. And they get to play, but play's been thrown in. We got trips at the bottom as Wander's in the slot. Single up top. Last play looked like they were going to the single man up top. Let's see if they repeat that performance. And we got a whistle. And we got a flag. I swear, I believe the official have more yards than anybody else. And 5 yards is coming back. Illegal substitution, I believe it's called. So now, once again, we have another flag. I would say this is pre-snap jitters, but we're well in the second half. These are just mental mistakes, ladies and gentlemen, just mental mistakes by both teams.
Five to the right side, 5 to your side.
Okay, so we got a single at the bottom, trips at the top. And Cecil Jackson goes streets right. And he's going to run it, and he's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they mark him. I think they're going to mark him just a little short. So he's going to be fourth in the yard. There's one thing about 2A ball, ladies and gentlemen. Going for it on fourth down is not a problem. As most schools' kicking game is, well, somewhat questionable. And the ball is at the 38. If he punts the ball and goes in the end zone, he's only picking up 17 yards. So one thing I love about the coaching on the 2A, A and below, or 3A and below. No big deal to go for it. And you got a mix up on the play. Cecil Jackson scrambles for a first down. Star Spencer has first down. And we got a player down, I believe. He's just a little slow getting up. He's up and he's just fine. So they're going to mark the ball at the 25-yard line. So everybody gazes over to the sideline to get the play. Got twins up top, twins at the bottom, and the pistol in the backfield.
They going to 5.
And they're going to get him in the backfield as the play didn't develop fast enough, and he's sacked. Looks like a 5-yard loss. So that's going to make it 2nd and 15. This will be a delayed broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, due to our difficulties in getting set up. So this is going to be Jackson once again. Fake the hand sweep, pitch it to the right. And Winder, and he takes off. That's not Winder, ladies and gentlemen. That's Thompson. Thompson will get his first down. And he's tackling at about the 13-yard line. And we have a player down. And that gives the coaches a chance to sit down and chat. That gives the coaches a chance to sit down and chat with the players. So they call the teams over. So the cart comes out. It's been a sloppy game so far. More penalties than anything else on both sides of the ball by both teams. So once these teams work out their penalty issues, it's going to be interesting to see how far they can go. Okay, while they tend to the player, we'll be back in a moment. Excuse me.
Sweet Lord Jesus. Give it that miracle.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Where the player walks out under his own power. Cramps? Cramps? Looks like he may have rolled an ankle. I'm not sure on that. Yeah. So it's going to be first down on the 13-yard line. 3-yard line to get another first down. 13 yards to put it in the end zone.
35 is a tight end.
That's going to be Jackson once again in the shotgun. That's going to be Thompson as his running mate. Trips up top. He throws it down low, single down low, and it was just, and he was wide open, but the ball was just a little high.
Backside slant.
That's going to be 2nd and 10. Another wide open play that wasn't quite as successful as it should be.
They got two over there now.
Okay, so we got twins up top, twins at the bottom. Okay. Fakes the handoff, rolls left, comes around, throws the pass, and it's overthrown. Making it 3rd down.
And they're trying to run rub routes. Rub routes. They're trying to cross the receivers.
Looked like that was a rub route on that particular play.
Number 5, it's a slot trip.
So at the bottom you have trips, at the top you have a single. You're sharing the backfield and you're going to get a penalty. As we have a false start on that one. We've had many a penalty by the Bobcats, many a false start. A frustrating start for our Bobcats. It's going to make it 3rd and 15. Trips at the bottom, single up top. He looks over, and he's sacked once again. Crump comes crashing the party. And that's going to be a 4th down by Star Spencer.
Watch 5. Watch 5.
And we got a timeout by Star Spencer. We'll be back in a moment. This is our team. We got 6 seniors, and everybody was a freshman, sophomore. It's going to be tough in a couple of years, huh? So the 6 seniors are the Northeast kids. 6 in the Northeast? Yeah, pretty much. Have they healed everybody else's class? Have they healed that rift between? Have they healed that rift between Northeast and Class? Yeah, there ain't gonna never be no healing like that. They done took over. They done took the school. And you see them coming, man. They don't belong in there. So it's going to be 4th down as the Bobcats step back out on the field. Five at tight end. 5 at tight end. 5 is a tight end. So we got Twins at the bottom, Twins at the top, and he got a screenplay, and he's got blocking, and that blocking is going to get him into the end zone as Thompson scores once again. So they slipped the screen out on him. They've been crashing that backfield so hard. He says, "Okay, let's let them over pursue." And that over pursuit gave us a running back out of the backfield with blockers in the front, and those blockers knew what to do. Well, no doubt they're discussing the play, and it's going to be interesting to see, do they go for the extra point or try for 2? The head official says, get your boys back out on the field. And now the team comes back off. Not for sure what's going on over here. Okay, so we have an injury play on the 5-yard line. I didn't see that, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a young man from Classen who's down on the ground. And while they tend to, we'll be right back. Yeah, they're going to have a very, very good team. They got the classic kids, and then they got the kids from Northeast. So the North play the best too. So everything is combined. The kid was all class and sports, and really good. It's just going to take a while. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, they've got the young man off the field. Nope. They're still working with him, but he's up on his feet. Looks like he's going to get some help, and they're going to and he'll hobble on off. Hope it's not serious for the young man. And he's walking to the sideline with a little assistance. Looks like he's injured his leg. And that young man who is injured is number 2, DJ Norris. And we wish Mr. Norris a speedy recovery. The cart comes out, they're going to place him on the cart. And with that, the officials blow the game back in. So the Bobcats come out, and it looks like they have their kicker out. So they're going to kick the traditional extra point. We have a straight leg kicker, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. I take it back. He's a sidewinder. Snaps down. Kicks up. And the kick is no good once again. I think they may have got a piece of it, ladies and gentlemen. That was 41 who blocked it. And let me get his name real quick. Let's give this young man some credit as he comes in messing things up for the Bobcats. That's Marcus Harris on the block punt. So as we line up for the kickoff, we got 2:48 left to go in the second quarter. Bobcats up 12-0. And that's Felix Amazigita having a bit of a tough time with this young man's name. He lines up to kick the ball off. So the man in the striped shirt heads towards the sideline. The man in the white hat blows the ball in play. Checks left, checks right. He comes up, and there's the kick. And it's going to go into the end zone for an automatic touchback. So the Bobcats once again to come out on the yard onto the field. Again, this defense this game has been sterling. 2:40 left in the first half. Okay, so once again, the Bobcats coming into play. Okay, this is going to be Minor at quarterback. Ball snap, swings around, and he attempts to pass the ball, and it's incomplete. It's batted down, and it's incomplete. I may have been mistaken, but I think he had a player who managed to get behind the Bobcats. If he could have completed it, who knows? Okay, so second play, second down, 2nd and 10. This ball snapped. He's looking around. He has visitation in the backfield, and he's just going to go down with the ball. And they drop him at about the 14. That's going to be about a 6-yard loss. That's third and 16. It's going to be the result of that play. And that's Ivy who was the lead man on the tackle, as he had a host of Bobcats looking for a meal. Ball snap once again, and he just plows up the middle. He's going to pick about 1 or 2 yards on that. Look and see where they spot it. Okay, so that's going to be 4th and 15. Star Spencer calls a timeout as they're going to get possession once again. With 1:41 left in the second quarter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of room and improvement for both these squads. Defensively, I must admit the Bobcats are showing a lot of promise. We'll see how strong and how hard that defense is here next week when I believe they play Douglas. I have to check the schedule on that. So the Bobcats come out. They have individuals lined up. The defensive line is set. Offensive line is set. Kickers in at about the 1 or 2 yard line. Takes a snap. It's a bit loop. Oh, he got that off. I'm looking for a flag. I don't see one. And he picks it up and runs down the right sideline. And he goes down at about, I'd say, it's going to be 1st and goal, I believe. Let me see where they spot that ball. Looks like they're spotting it on the 5-yard line. That's going to make it 1st and goal. With 1:23 left to go in the first half. Well, now that's a great turn of events. Okay, they place it on the 8. I said the 5. It looks like they place it on the 8, maybe the 9. Well, let's say the 8. 1st and goal. Okay, there's a snap. There's a miscommunication in the backfield, but as he hands it off, looks like he's going to get positive yards out of it, though. That's Ivy on the carry. Picks up about a yard. That's going to be 2nd down, 7. Clock's a ticking. We got 37 seconds left.
Number 5 is tight end.
So you got 20s at the top, 20s at the bottom. Fires the guy in the slot, and it's incomplete. That's intended for Moore. That's going to be 24 seconds left to go at the stop. Clock is stopped. Right at the moment, we got trips at the bottom.
Watch the screen again. Backside select, maybe.
So you got 20s at the top, single down low.
Backside slant.
And there's a slant, and it's caught for a touchdown. And that's going to be number 8 on the catch. That's Dijon Moore. So Star Spencer scores once again, making the score 18-0. See you in the second half.
I'm coming back at the half.
Yeah, I said see you in the second half. So I'm sharing the booth with the opposing coach. Been a little bit entertaining in here.
They want more on that touchdown catch.
So there's more on the catch.
Bobcats going for 2.
Bobcats are going for 2. You got 20s up top, 20s at the bottom, and you got a flag. All sides on the comment. So have the distance to the goal. So once again, they line up for 2. 20s at the top, 20s at the bottom. And miss handoff, and quarterback goes flying into the end zone. And that makes the score 20-0. So 7 seconds left in the first half. The Bobcats have a commanding lead. So the kicker receives instructions from the field judge as he lumbers to the sideline. He signals the white hat. The white hat blows the whistle, and we get a squib kick. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty. Okay, so the Comets come out, line up for the last play of the half. Looks like they're going to just take the snap and down it. And no, they hand the ball off up the middle, and there's nothing there. And it's the first time comes to a close. Bobcats up 20 with the Comets 0. And we'll be back in a few minutes.
Testing 1 2.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's recap the first half scoring. The Bobcats scored 3 touchdowns and one 2-point conversion. The first score was on the pass, on a deep pass, got it over the receivers. The second was on the pass to Winder, and the third was a screen to Thompson. Defensively, the Bobcats have been outstanding. At one point in time in the game, they had the Comets to a minus 36 yards of total offense. Plug that back in. That fan. I unplugged it for my warmth. Get the coach's headed back over now. We got a minute 44 left before game time. And we'll be back in a moment. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. The first half has been marred by penalties. In fact, I believe the officials have more total yards than anyone else. Both the Bobcats and the Comets have come out, and let's just say they're not in mid-season form. No doubt, ladies and gentlemen, the Bobcats want to come in and hopefully close this game out, as we have obtained a 20-point lead. And when they do so, they'll put us on the plus column for the first game of the season. And with that, we'll be back momentarily. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As the Bobcats of Spencer will be on the receiving end as they deferred in the first half. No doubt both coaches filled their prayers with pearls of wisdom in the half. Hopefully the players will take by the players. And there's the kick. It's received by Thompson. He runs the ball, picks it back up off the bounce. He swings around to the right side. He's got a wall, and he wasn't able to quite get it as he is now held and corralled out of bounds. The first player probably to hit him for the Comets was number 81, but I swear to you, it took all 11 players to corral him out of bounds. So start from that ball, first and 10 at 44.
25 is slot receiver to their side.
So we got 20s at the top, 20s at the bottom, and we got a whistle.
Twins to their side, 5 is a slot receiver.
So we got illegal substitution on the comments. That's going to mark off 5, making it 1st and 5. As we now have the ball on the 49-yard line. First pass is up the middle. He swings around, and he's fighting through the jungle. And he gets down to about the 19-yard line. Tackles by number 23. Oswald is on the tackle. First down for the Bobcats at the 19. No doubt our instruction at the halftime was one of the things he probably said was, let's just catch the ball. And it was successful on that first play. The official whistles ball, the game into play. We get to receive the play. Twins at the top, twins at the bottom. We have a pistol in the backfield. Season looks to the right, swings over to the left, looks back to the right. Motions the man in motion. There's a snap, fake the hand sweep, pitch over to Wheeler. And Wheeler's going to pick up a couple of yards. Looks like he's picking up 2, so that's going to make it a 2nd and 8. Looks like 2 yards deep. So it's going to be first ball is marked at the 17-yard line. 2nd and 8 is the tally. Twins up top, twins at the bottom. He hands it off to his running mate, and we got a flag. As he has a short gain, and we're going to have a holding call on the Bobcats. That's going to negate that about 2-3 yard carry, making it 3rd and 5. And then we're going to have to settle for a 2nd and about 18. Maybe 19. We're going to mark it off from the 19-yard line. Yep, maybe it's 2nd and 19. So it's going to be 2nd down, long distance to go. Fakes the handoff. Pitches to the in the slot. That's going to be Winder. And Demel is caught and for a touchdown. And we're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct on Winder as he spikes the ball.
You got to take X off the 5.
Winder gets the touchdown pass. Played like he was in the NFL and spikes the ball. And the official decided to show his displeasure. Let's see if they assess it on the kickoff or on the extra point. and they mark it off. I know they'll mark it off on the kickoff. There's the extra point. Goes into the individual in the slot, and it's a little bit behind him and incomplete. So with that, that's going to be 26 to 0 as we get ready, as we go to break and come back for the kickoff. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The officials have marked off 15 on the kickoff. So we'll be kicking off at the 25-yard line. This should give the Comets good field position. Their unsportsmanlike conduct is the call. Excessive celebration. So Crump Jones is standing around about the 35-yard line. Let's boom one. Whistle is blown, and the kick is up. He fields it at about the 45. He's looking to get to the 50. He weaves in and out of traffic, gets to the 50, down to the 45, back to the 43-yard line. All-Star Spencer. So they marked the ball at the 44, first and 10 for the Comets. This is a very young Comet club. As you know, they combined Northeast Vikings, I think they were, and the class in Comets. And once those two schools really meld together and join, it's going to be interesting to see what they do sports-wise. I'm especially interested to see what they're doing in basketball, because SAS had a very fine team. And Northeast was not a pushover. But we're back to the play. Quarterback's on the center. Pitches the ball in the bad pitch, and he's way in trouble. He finally gets back to his own 39 as he loses 20 yards. That's a 20-yard loss. He lost 15 yards in that, ladies and gentlemen. So that's to make it second and 25. Got the 41. They're in the pistol. Got twins at the bottom. Single up top. Takes a snap, and he's running for his life. He gets a block, and he goes out of bounds. Unfortunately, number 13 is not in my program, so I cannot inform you as to who that particular player is. So that's going to make it second and 30. If they lose any more yards, they're going to be playing from the next county. So come up on the center. Okay, so they went line up in a wing T, and I don't know what happened, but he keeps the ball. Looks like there's a mess up in on the handoff. Okay, and the Bobcats gain tackling. That's going to make it third down, and we got an official timeout as we have a player down. They help him up. So that's number 6 who hobbles off. That's going to be Mask, Dante Mask. He looks like he's going to be okay. In fact, cramps. We have a Comet down also with cramps. That's just not drinking enough fluids during the week. You learn how to like water, at least 1 glass a day. And that's the quarterback on the Comets who's down. Minor. Hopefully he'll be able to return. Backup quarterback to number 11, that is Maxted. Let me see if I get a better handle on his name. Maxted. So he drops back into the shotgun, surveys the field, takes the snap, and boom.
Number 11 is not lining up on the line of scrimmage.
And number 84 on the tackle as they get a flag down.
Number 11.
I believe that young man's last name is Derbigny. Don't quote me on that. Jeremiah is his first name. And it's going to be 4th down in a mile. And we line up in a punting formation. The backup quarterback is the punter. And the ball goes dribbling up. He gets it off. Oh, it's a nice booming kick. He fields it at about the 36. And that's going to be, wow. That's going to be Winder returning the ball to about the 48. Looks like they're going to mark it. Maybe 49. 49. Wait and see. No, they're going to mark it at the 48. First 10 Bobcats at the 48-yard line of the Comets. So the Bobcats are literally in the second half in Comet territory. This just makes the day long for the Comets. Living up to their name, you know, when a comet goes streaking across the sky, it streaks forever. And we have a whistle. And timeout by the Comets. And with that, we'll be back in a moment. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the Bobcats line up. They've got some special instruction from the coach. Looks like they have substituted some players in, allowing these underclassmen to get some experience. Snaps a little high, hands the ball, and that's going to be number 17. And he's looking to take it to the house. And he's going to be dropped at about there. Had he decided to keep running instead of trying to fake back the other way, he might have made it. That's going to be Smith on the handoff with about a 30-yard carry. 31-yard carry. First and goal for the Bobcats. No, 30-yard carry. First and goal for the Bobcats at the 8-yard line. Let's see who this quarterback is. Number 10, Robert Hall. He's a junior. There they get the instruction. Swing cross, pitch back, drops the ball, and he falls on it. So that's going to be a loss of about 7 yards as it's marked at the 15-yard line. That was Johnson, who wasn't able to handle the pitch. So that's going to be second and goal with some distance. 15 yards for a touchdown. 15 yards for, well, no down. Or you can't get a first down, the first and goal. Snaps a little high once again. And they slip it up to the center, and he's going to pick up about 1. Okay, that's going to be number 17 once again, Smith. Crump has been a workhorse for the for the Comets, as he's in on another tackle.
Number 5 is back in at slot.
That's number 15 at quarterback now. And number 15 is Farb. And he scrambles out of the way. And he cuts up. And he's going to be down at about 15. So he's going to lose a yard as he goes back to the 15-yard line. That's going to make it 4th and goal. Well, we're not going to kick a field goal for fun, so it looks like we're going to go for it. This is not being broadcast.
5 and slot.
This is being broadcast out. Okay, so we got trips at the bottom, single up top, swing pass, and the interception, and he just falls down. Pick is by number 4.
I told you that screen was
That's going to be Nicholas Crump. So on the swing pass, Crump intercepts the ball. He had nothing but green turf between him and the end zone. And the turf monster jumped up with a blade of grass and flipped it. So our defense comes back out on the field. And we have a timeout. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. There we got the wing T once again. Quarterback gets the ball, pitches it to number 4. Crump goes around the end, and he's going to get about 12 yards on that carry as he gets the first down. Max is still the quarterback. No, I take that back. Number 18 is back in the game for the Comets. And the wing T once again. Takes a snap, comes out, and he's being greeted by a host of Bobcats. The entire defensive line of the Bobcats decided to go pay the coach a visit. And we have an injured player. With that, we'll take a break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, they're back in the wing tee. First and about 18. Takes a snap, pitches the ball to Crump. Crump comes around, and he breaks a tackle. It looks like he's going to go all the way. And they tackle him at about the 30-yard line. However, there is a flag on the play. The white hat isn't moving forward. The foul is going to be, I think, on Star Spencer. So that's going to be first down for the Comets. And that's going to be a face mask on Star Spencer. So out of the wing tee, they busted a long one. Okay, so that's going to be a 15-yard penalty on top of the run. And that's going to spot the ball down to the 15. 26-0 score. A minute 59 left to go in the third. And the Comets are trying to erase a goose egg. Quarterback drops down in the wing tee once again. Mishandles the snap. And he decides to go down with a little help from his friends in blue. So it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 10. Oh, no, not now they mark it off. It's going to be 2nd and 14. It looked like looks like number 18 mishandled the snap. That's Rodriguez. Delay of game is a call. So that's going to mark off another 5. So 2nd and 14 becomes 2nd and 19. It makes for a more dramatic play when they make positive yards. And so then it's a single wing once again. Takes a snap. And they drop him. And they dropped him right away. That's going to be Rodriguez as he loses another yard. Ball's at the 26-yard line. It's going to make it 3rd and 20. They line up once again. And they found their offense. It is the wing tee. Come up and we're going to get an illegal procedure. Yep, they're going to mark off 5 more, making it 2nd and 25. Excuse me, 3rd and 25. False start. 3rd and 26. I'm looking at the wing tee. It looks to me like to be an interesting offense, although it looks to me to be an interesting offense, although I have to say the plays take a long time to develop. Hello. Snap again. He comes out, and down he goes. And that's number 78 on the tackle. And 78 is his name, I do not know. And that's the end of 3. And with that, we'll go to break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That was 78 on the tackle. The young man's name we do not have on our list, so unfortunately I cannot accredit him by pronouncing his last name. But well done, well done. Like I said, the single wing seems to have some slow developing plays. And we have a timeout already? And we have a timeout, so we'll be back in a moment. Well, it's going to be fourth down in the distance. Looks like it's going to be about 25 yards. And they decide to punt the ball. And with that, a little pooch kick. And it pins them deep. And it's down at the 6-yard line. So the Bobcats are going to start on deep in their own territory. We'll see if they can mount a drive and earn their name. Nation. Hot wings and hot dogs on the business side for $1. Get the legs along. Well, it's been an injury-filled, flag-filled game. But the Comets, once again, have the ball. 11:49 left to play in the game as we are just getting underway in the fourth quarter. So we got a pistol offense, twins at the top, twins at the bottom. Drop fumbles the ball, picks it up, and he's just going to run with it. And they drop him for basically no gain. I'm looking to see where they spot it. Wow, he's going to lose about 3 yards on that. That's going to be second and 13.
Hey, watch the slant.
So they drop back. and he throws a slant, but he's not able to get there, and we have another cramp. And with that, we'll be back in a moment. And we're back. That's Moore, who was injured with cramps, as he hobbles off the field and plays getting ready to resume. Third down, and we're going to have, let's see, it's going to be interesting. Is it a false start or is it going to be offsides?
Man, if you get sacked, I'm gonna run out this booth and try to flip.
And it's going to be offsides. So we're going to pick up 5. It's going to make it 3rd and 8. So Claxton once again comes up, and we're going to get off a false start on this one. And that 5 is going to go back. Personally, I think both teams need to practice knowing the snap count.
Slant. Here comes slant.
So 3rd and 13 once again. For the back's back. He's in the pistol, twins to the top, bring man in motion. And they throw deep. And he catches it. Oh! And the turf monster makes the tackle once again. And 41, the ball first down at the 41-yard line is that one single blade of grass that's tripping players up once they get behind everybody. First down, 1st and 10 at the 41. Exciting play that. That was number 3 on the catch. And number 3 is Johnson, Antonio Johnson. He's in motion right at the moment. And they hand it off and go from the spot he vacated. And he's going to go out of bounds. I thought it was out there, but I don't see a penalty, a flag. Okay. So a flag has been thrown. And we got personal foul, face mask. We're going to be marking off 15 more. So there's a face mask on the play. 1st and 10 now, as we pick up another 15 yards. Ball's at the 41-yard line. So that's going to be number 20 in motion. Give him the ball on the hand sweep. And he turns the corner. And he outruns everybody. And does he get to the end zone? I haven't seen the signal yet. And I think they're going to mark him just short. Looks like they're marking him at the 1, maybe the 2. Let's see if we can get a better angle on that. And they mark him down at the 1. So that hand sweep that time turned the corner on him, and he ran. He's running till tomorrow. So it's going to be first and goal. Bobcats looking to run, and that's number 15 on the carry, and he's dropped into the backfield. That's Crump on the tackle once again. That's Farb on the carry. Yeah. So he wasn't able to get back to the line of scrimmage. He loses a yard. So he has the ball. He's up on this. Oh no, he's in the shotgun. They do the hand sweep once again, trying to pick up 2, and they stop him. But I think he gets back to the 1 yard line. It's gonna make it third. Oh no, he made no yards. So they mark him at the 2 yard line. That's gonna be 3rd and 2, or 3rd and goal from the 2. 8:49 left to go in the game. Score is 26-0. Clock isn't ticking, and it definitely is our friend. Farr once again takes the handoff, hands it off, and he's going to get around the corner for the touchdown. That's going to be Smith on the touchdown. And I think we have a flag on the play. I'm being told it's a holding play. And it is. They called holding on Spencer. You know, those officials are going to have an awful lot of laundry to wash because they keep throwing it on the ground. There's going to be some very unhappy wives tomorrow. And with that, it's going to be 3rd down and 17. 20s at the top, 20s at the bottom. Drops back. And he throws a slant. And he's good for a touchdown. So we got another touchdown. That makes the score 34. Should be 32-0. Oh, it was 26. It was 26. Should be 32. They had 34 on the scoreboard. So they're going for 2. And he just quarterback draw up the middle. And he drops the ball. Somebody picks it up. And they still tackle him short. And that's going to bring up, that's now time for the kickoff. And with that, we'll go to break. 0 for the Bobcats. And our Bobcats line up to kick off the ball once again. My color commentator couldn't make it tonight, kind of missing. He could fill in some gaps for us, to teach us a little bit about the game. And there's the kick. Oh, nice kick. And he fills it at about the 15-yard line, 20-yard line. Crump has the ball, swings it out to the far side. Ball's going to be out of bounds at about the 23-yard line.
The concession stand on the home side is getting ready to close. So get your last order in now.
So as they come back out to the field, okay, so that's going to be number 77. That's going to be the wing T once again. Ball's in the center. Again, slow developing play. He brings the ball up, 26, finds the crease, and he's going to get it down to about the 45, let's say 42, 43-yard line, 42-yard line of Spencer. They're going to mark him at the 42. Nice pickup on that one. That's about a 25-yard carry. The officials reposition themselves to the 43. Comets come up to the center once again. And we have a whistle. He blows the ball into play. Once again, he pitches it. Once again, he turns it back up into the center. And once again, he's breaking tackles. And he's going to be 34, about a yard short of another first down. That's going to be Kevon Gurley on the carry. I don't know where they found this young man at, but I'm glad they waited to the second half to discover his talents. There's carry once again. Gurley once again has the ball. He turns the corner, brings it back up in the middle, and he's going to pick up about another 10 yards. Let's say 12 yards on that one. So it's first down. Comets on the 21-yard line. This kid has hidden talents. So well hidden they didn't discover him until the second half. Once again in the T. Once again, time they pitch it back to the other side. And this time they're not quite as successful. And that's going to be number 3 on the tackle. And number 3 is Johnson. As he's going to lose a yard. That's going to make it 2nd and 11. There's that good old-fashioned famous T again, and they pitch the ball. And he turns it up. And he's going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards. Let's see where they mark it. And they mark it at the 17. It's going to be a pick up of 5. So that's going to make it 3rd and 6. And single T again. And there's the pitch. They turn it up. And he's going to get the first down. And the Bobcats says enough of this as they trot back in the starting defense. And we got an injured player down. I think that's Crump. That would be a big loss for the Bobcats if it is. Number 4. That's Crump. Crump gets up. And we also have a Bobcat down. And the Bobcat has cramps. Good old-fashioned H2O people. That's what they need. Get the player off the field. It's first and goal at the 10. And they corral number 26 in the backfield. And lost the 2, second and goal. Takes a snap, drops back once again, and they drop him. That's going to be number 78. And number 78 is putting in a stellar performance. Him and Zeno is plugging up that middle. Third down. And the T again. They swing it over to number 26. And he comes up in the middle. He drops the ball. But the Comets recover it. That's going to be fourth down. Fourth and goal from about the, let's say 12. Fourth down at the 12-yard line. We got 2:43 left in the game. Clock is a ticking. 32-0 score. And we have a timeout by the Comets. And with that, we'll go to break. And we're back with 2:29 left. The Comets going to come up once again. Looks like they're going to go for a field goal. So that's going to be Sanchez getting ready to kick the field goal. And it's blocked. And so the Bobcats hold. That's not going to allow a score today. So now we can get the ball back and just run the clock out. So on the change of possession, that makes the score 32-0 still. Change of possession, Bobcat has the ball. Okay, no need to put any points up. Just run the clock out. And the mercy rule is now in effect as we now have a rolling clock. So we'll probably have another 2 plays, 3 tops, and that'll be the ball game. So once again, we're in the shotgun. Twins up top, Twins at the bottom. We have a pistol going. Favre takes the snap, hands the ball off, and he finds a great big hole. And they tackle him at about the 35. 33 is where they're going to mark it. So that's going to be first down. So it's going to be first and 10 once again. This should be the last play of the game, given that we have a rolling clock. Comes back, snaps, drops down, and takes a knee. It looks like we'll have one more play. So as the clock is rolling, and we're going to see how this game ends. .28 seconds left. This will be the last play of the game. Takes a snap and goes down on the knee. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to wrap it up as we watch the clock runs out. Okay, so the score in this game is going to be 32-0 Bobcats. So the Bobcats get off to a winning record this year. And that is a nice plus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we here at Bob Sports, All Sports Production, wish you adieu and good night. So this